Hi everybody and welcome back to the channel. So today we're looking at the keeved cider project again. It's day 8 and things have moved along somewhat. What I'm trying to achieve is to get this chapeau brun, which is a brown cap which forms on the top of the cider. And the plan is to remove the liquid from underneath that, leaving the chapeau behind and leaving the sediment on the bottom, the lees on the bottom of each bucket. So I'll attempt to do that, and the reason being, in this crusty stuff that we have on the top contained all of the nutrients and proteins and everything that helps the yeast to ferment and work better and convert the sugars to carbon dioxide and alcohol. So what we're trying to do is to interfere with that process a little bit and take off the juice and avoid all of the sugars being converted to alcohol. So we're going to leave behind some residual sugars, leaving a lower alcohol, more flavoursome cider. Certainly different to what I normally do. I normally shoot for around 5 or 6% by volume, and it's a dry cider, quite effervescent and quite nice, quite pleasant. I've always been very happy with it, but I've been curious about this keeved method, so I'm going for it this year. I may lose everything, but you know, I have plenty of cider in backup, so I'm not worried about it, but it would be nice to get a result. So we'll have a look inside the first barrel here, or bucket, and see that you can see that I hope my phone doesn't fall in. You can see that there is a brown cap on top. It has subsided somewhat, and it's at slightly different stages. Like if we look into this one here, I think it's there's a lot more going on there, and it's bubbly. I'm just nervous this camera's gonna go, so fingers crossed. So what I'm gonna do straight away is just to open this spigot here and let the juice start to flow down into a 50-litre glass demijohn, which I have here. So I have a tube set up from the spigot going right down into the base of the glass jar. Everything is cleaned, thoroughly cleaned, sterilized, sanitized, and totally safe and ready to go. So we're going to let that fill up, and meanwhile we'll just have a look at the other barrels and see how they're all doing. They're all quite different, you'll see. So yeah, that's pretty much like the first one. Now interestingly, I checked it 2 days ago, and I found that in the first one it did look like the cap had descended, had sunk down into it, but it seems to have reformed. Don't know what's going on there. Anyway, we'll just keep going. I don't really know what I'm doing, but I've read as much as I can about it. So we're just going to really see how it all works out. So I'm going to end this is just a very quick update to show you what's going on in the next step in this project. I'm going to carry on here, decanting all of these buckets, and I have a bit of wash up and clean up to do afterwards, and we'll come back and talk about the next stage in the following days. So thanks very much for tuning in, and again, just a reminder to everybody, please subscribe and like the video if you do like it, and it will help a lot. Thanks a million. Talk to you soon.